Look alive. Oh, yeah. That was a good one. I felt like the guy who does the let's get ready to rumble. That dude.
Bruce Buffer?
Is that his name?
Yes. Well, he has a brother, too.
Like the mouse on Space Jams.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a throwback. LeBron Space Jams or MJ Space Jams?
MJ.
There's only one real Space Jam. Let's be real.
Butch signed in, but I'm not. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Looks like we have somebody else. Butch has joined twice.
Wait a second. How are you in the same room?
Butch is here
but
twice.
Not in one room. I'm so confused. Oh, there we go.
Maybe he joined on his phone on one. Computer on the other.
We had Butch P and Billy at the same time. It is episode 112 of the Millie Goats podcast, a DFS Destiny. It is March 10th. Shout out to my daughter. Happy birthday to my daughter. She is 3.
Happy Mario Day as well.
Birthday.
Mario Day too. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dude, it is National Promposal Day. I'm AK, your co-host, J-Vi co-host, Butch P co-host, Tex co-host. Man, daylight savings time has really just thrown us in a body bag here. I will go ahead and lead it off with that because I'm a lot more tired right now than I usually am. So
me too.
Honestly, I'm not that. It's not the tiredness for me. It was just like I looked up and it was 7:15, and we hadn't even started cooking dinner. Hadn't started putting the kids to bed. I'm like, what are we doing? I don't know where the time went today.
I'll tell you where it went. It went to daylight savings, whatever that means.
Yes.
So I don't know, but it was, dude. Kids' birthday parties they'll get you.
What'd y'all do?
They'll get you. Well, we had people over at our house. The wind was blowing about 70 miles an hour. So we had a bouncy house out there. We did an Easter egg hunt. Dude, yeah. I was like, you want to put the bouncy house out there? I was like, well, it is gale force wind, so why not? What could possibly go wrong? Like
get that
just
get go bounce.
off. That's, dude, I'm telling you. We did that, and my wife was like, what are we going to do for this party? I'm like, let's do an Easter egg hunt. Why not? Every kid loves an Easter egg hunt. I don't care what time of year it is. It just so happens that Easter's right around the corner. We did that. We had pizza. We did painting. It was a pretty good, there was like 5 or 6 kids here, but they got all the energy in the world, man.
My invite must have gotten lost in the mail.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry. Were you going to come?
I mean, if I was invited, I would have considered it.
Tex calls me. He goes, "Oh, hey, we couldn't be there." I was like, "Well, you could have been here if you wanted."
I wasn't doing like my parents when they drove about 9 hours for a 3-hour party. A lot of road time for the kids there. Could have been there. You're right.
You're right. He goes, "Oh man, hey, we missed that." I'm like, "You didn't have to. Could have been here." All right. If you're watching on Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever, thank you for tuning in. We've already got Super James is in here. Shout out Super James. Bear with a machine gun. The boys are back. Yeah. And let me tell you this right now, fellas. Everybody get real. Come on in. Bring it in real close. Like the opening scene of Aladdin. Because, too close.
Oh.
We're hot right now. We're hot. Are we not?
Is there another group of dudes that are more on fire than us right now?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Dude.
No.
You keep throwing us free contests. I mean, I cashed in. Now, we're not talking, guys, people listening. We're talking.
We didn't win the
$1,000,000 here. No, we did not win the milli. Let's just throw it out there. But we're on our way. But let me tell you this. I cashed in UFC, the free event. They throw you these free bones every now and then, like, hey, you want a ticket? Come compete. Okay. UFC, NHL. What was the other one?
NBA.
No, NASCAR.
I
NASCAR.
cashed in NBA. I cashed in
Oh,
college
yeah.
basketball.
What?
Same.
Yes. NHL.
What?
Need to tell me what I didn't cash in though, and listen to this. Listen to how my brain worked because I thought I outsmarted the system here.
Mm.
UFC. I made my lineup, and I'm like, this is a fire lineup, but two of these guys might get beat just because that happens. So what's J-Vi going to do? J-Vi's going to make a lineup that's the exact opposite of his lineup because if one guy wins or one guy loses, it'll even out and I'll still win. I'll beat the system.
Dude, I told you that's no.
That's not how the system works at all. Because I had 2 guys win in one lineup and 4 guys win
That's
in
what
the
I-
other one. I didn't catch.
I told you that.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to hear it when you said it.
You
Well,
hedged yourself into
all right.
oblivion right there.
Yes.
J-Vi the Hedgehog right there.
Go turn on some Alanis Morissette. It's that good advice that you
Isn't
just
it
didn't
ironic?
take.
Butch literally told you no. That's horrible. Oh man, yeah, we got Bear with a Machine Gun in here. Boom. What's up, Bear with a Machine Gun?
Oh, dude.
Yes. We got Super James. We've got
Just let
Buku's
it
in
rip.
here. Hey, do what?
Somebody let the machine gun go.
Dude, Buku. When you tuned in on Thursday night, we were talking about who was going to win this thing, and we said Brian Harmon, and then he went out there and took the lead on Saturday, and then he didn't win it. So sorry if you
Dude, he hit awful today.
yeah, nobody
Well,
really
That one hurt me too. I played him. That one hurt.
played him.
Yep, that one hurt
Mm.
bad.
A fellow lefty.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. But we're hot right now. I don't know, Butch P or Tex, you guys cashing any free DraftKings tickets that you were given?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hockey, UFC,
College basketball.
NBA,
What?
not NASCAR, because
I forgot to play NASCAR. I
Yes,
reserved my
you did.
seat.
Again.
To play.
Dude, I was horrible at NASCAR. How about our Wodamaker, though?
They blew right by. I looked down. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's 1 o'clock." So I was outside
Dude.
doing some yard work with I had my 2 boys out there, and I was making them use the wheelbarrow.
Nice.
That's fun to watch.
Did one have one handle, the other have the other handle?
No, my older boy handled it mostly, and the other one just kind of held aside and quote unquote helped him.
Nice.
Yeah. There you go. Dude, yeah, this golf tournament. But yeah, the hockey one I almost missed. But NASCAR, I've got a strategy. I just play anybody whose name starts with a B, first or last.
I saw that.
I've been doing it for
Bell,
doing it.
Busher, Briscoe.
Buy-in.
Killer.
The only person you didn't play as the B was Reddick, which was still a solid play.
Yeah, what's his name? Tyler Reddick or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I went the opposite. I went liar. The pin is real oil blue. Boom. So, yeah, that's what I do. I just play all B's in NASCAR. Always works a lot of the times. Okay. If you're watching live, you don't finish the show. Thanks for tuning in. We got quite a few people right here. Check out the podcast tomorrow because we're going to get into some of this stuff and get down and dirty with it. It is right out of the gate. The NFL may have to reevaluate cold games. Have you guys seen this?
Cold games?
Cold games,
No.
like freezing temperature games.
Oh, yes, I did see this.
Yes. The NFL, the Miami and Kansas City game, people are going to have to get fingers and things amputated because they got severe frostbite.
But is that the NFL's fault?
I don't know.
I mean, they moved
don't
the
think
Bills
it is.
game. They moved the Bills game. But
that was because you wouldn't be able to see anything.
it was a choice, though, to go to that game.
It was a choice, yes.
Yes.
I'm just saying they moved it because you couldn't.
Yeah, but
Literally couldn't do anything.
I'm just saying for that Kansas City game, like you can't really blame the NFL. None of the players
Oh no.
got hurt. None of that happened to any of the players.
Didn't one of the guys who got frostbite on his nipples?
Ooh,
Did he have to get his nipples amputated?
you can milk anything with nipples.
Dude, that'd be weird. At that point, you just fill in your belly button and make it like really, really come together, and you just got just a hard boiled egg right there down the barrel of your chest.
You got two backs.
Back to back.
Back to back. We're going back to back. So yeah, they're gonna have to reevaluate. Is the NFL getting soft, boys?
It's not the NFL. It's the fans.
Are the fans getting soft?
Kansas
There's a
City
lot of
fans.
jokes. There's a lot of jokes that
I'll throw
could
the
have been
shot.
made. I would hate to be one of those people that has to get something, an appendage or a fingertip or something amputated. That just wouldn't be. It'll change your life, pal. Let me tell you. Also, the run is over, boys. Did you watch App State basketball? It's done.
I didn't watch, but I saw they lost. They almost lost last night.
Oh,
Yeah, it was an
man.
overtime yesterday.
Yeah. They've been treading water though, doing that stuff. It was going to get them one time.
NIT, here we come.
It was a game winner though. Time expired. Arkansas State hit a basket as they won. So, but to bring us back to level, App State wrestling, SoCon champs.
That's right. That's right.
So, water finds
SoCon.
us level. Yeah, they're in the SoCon in wrestling.
I don't think they have a Sun Belt Wrestling Conference.
They don't.
They don't.
Now look at Butch getting all high and mighty over there. He's so high and mighty, he didn't even put a tag under his name.
I was,
Just Butch B10, nothing underneath. That's what I'm talking. You're right, Super James. You're right. They need to. They should have called us in. Hey, I'll tell you right now, we're trying to work on getting a pregame show at an App State game up in Boone one day.
Well, we might have missed it because we would have been taking the stairs.
Oh, take the stairs, dude. One of the greatest. Okay, National Promposal Day. In 2016, when I put this in there, I did not realize there was literally no history on Promposal Day. It was founded by Men's Warehouse. Okay. Shocker. On March 11th to inspire students to create the ultimate promposal. And I just wanted to pose this question right here. National Promposal Day. First of all, we would have been out of the game a long time ago, but are stretch limos still cool for prom? Anybody with they are?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Dude.
I don't-
limos, bus, I think they fall in the same category. You know, if the boys are getting together and we got to go somewhere, we're getting a bus.
yeah.
So
Pruitt Enterprises.
yes, so
Yeah.
limos are still cool. They fall in the same category. Because I mean, y'all know how Pruitt was at the bachelor party. He had to get a bus everywhere he went. But when we were in Vegas, we had to get a limo. So he'd walk out of the Bellagio, we'd get a limo, go everywhere we went, 2 blocks down the street. I'm like, I'm gonna walk. He goes, no, we're getting in the limo. They're still in.
Dude, if you get a limo, you take it everywhere.
Yes.
I agree.
Dude, prom has changed. So I was sitting here thinking about this. I was like, wow, promposal. I mean, I wouldn't even know what to do. It seems like it's more of a spectacle than anything right now for prom. You know,
I mean, I would say we should we should say how we asked our people that we went to prom with, but I don't think that we're married to any of those people, so let's probably not do that.
Oh, you are. That's right.
Mhm.
Texas.
2-time prom date.
Nice.
Were you Did you win King and Queen?
Ooh.
I don't even know if we even did that. We did. We
So
were
y'all-
snowball king and queen.
Yes, you were. I remember that.
Yeah,
Y'all went back to back.
we did.
Wow, dynasty. Hang the
Ooh.
banners for yourselves.
What's
Yeah.
Snowball King and Queen?
It was some like everybody. Some people have a homecoming dance. So that year they put on like
Oh.
a snowball, and sometime in winter, and we were the king and queen,
It's like a
Not-
bowl
as,
game.
as voted
It's
on
like-
by the masses.
Not
It's
the
like a bowl
Snowball I
game.
thought it was. Okay.
No,
Easy,
I
buddy.
guess we're good. I guess
How many kids do you have?
5.
Yeah.
I think we would qualify.
No, it's like a bowl game, dude. It's like, we're the Camellia Bowl champions. It's like what? So what did you get? Did you?
Ooh, you got to get 6 to qualify.
At a minimum. Minimum.
Okay. Shout out. Is it prom season? I guess
It is.
that's
Prom's usually end of April. So yeah, this will be about the time you're asking. Yeah.
Your date
it
is
done?
checking every day if you got your tux yet.
dude. Getting your
Buying
tux
tickets.
was setting up your. Do people still get reservations and go out to eat?
Yeah.
Or they just DoorDash somewhere? They're like,
No, well, yeah. What they do is they do it in groups.
oh,
'Cause
you get you got the inside track. Lay it on us.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's how at my wife's place that's how they do it. But also, like at our club, if you're eating at the club on Friday or Saturday night, the weekend of prom, it's like a table of 20 of people all dressed up, like ready to go. They go in big groups. It's not like a one-on-one type of deal.
Hmm.
We went in big groups.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we did too.
So
I think we also had a limo.
So basically, they're still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing's changed. I love how you explain that. Like, no, take a seat, guys. Let me educate you here real quick.
Catch you back up to par.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh,
All right,
all
on the
right.
show, Salute Your Sports Sunday. The DFS Segi, the G.U.Y.S. guys from the golf tournament, which we are also hot there. Hang the banners, other relevant sports news, and then the Inter Squad DraftKings Jamboree, which we will get to. So without further ado, let's hit that music. Salute Your Sports. This is where we take a week full of sports or a week full of whatever, and we put our stamp on it, and we salute to those in the sports world. But before we get to that, there's some NFL movement that we just had to throw in here, right? Mac Jones to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Is Trevor
Really?
Lawrence?
Yeah. They play against each other in college. Alabama, Clemson.
Oh, they did.
So maybe they think they can bring the best out of each other.
Are we okay to say that we are going to go ahead and stamp this as Maxonville?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I put out a tweet, so I didn't really ask beforehand. I just so
Trying to think of
and then-
something with Duval.
Baker Mayfield got an extension for the Bucks. 3 years, $100 million. Good move or bad move or indifferent?
I mean, I don't know who else they were going to get. I don't know what their cap situation's like, but Baker had a good year. He can hold them over for a few more years till they get right. I mean, that division's not any good, so as long as they win the division, they'll make the playoffs.
That was my biggest takeaway, is that the division stinks pretty terribly. Yeah. So they just need somebody to not be as bad as Bryce Young, Derek Carr, and whoever Atlanta decides to go.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, maybe.
Is it Cousins?
I don't know.
Trending. His
cousin's
wife's from there, looking at houses there.
Maybe Cousins just retires. He's like, yeah, I don't want to do this.
He just got a grill, dude. Coach.
Oh, he did.
You don't retire after you get a grill.
Well, they're about to outlaw chains in the NFL, so Kirko Chains is about to be non-existent. So, all right. Who wants to salute first?
I can salute. I guess mine's more of a fair warning than a salute, because some big news happened over the weekend. Some football related news that AK himself was just about to leave out of this preempted football segment. But Brock Purdy got married.
We all know what happened.
You boys know what happens when someone gets married.
No, that applies to
for the entire next year. You have to fade that person because they're dealing with new married wife, trying to be good at their sport, wife wanting them to be home, them maybe a kid. They're dealing with all of this first-year marriage stuff. You got to fade the Niners next year.
No, that's for golf, dude. You know
Is
that.
it?
Yes, it's for golf.
No, it's the same.
We're
The rule
gonna find
applies.
out.
What quarterback got married
rule
and didn't play
applies.
better, other than Russell Wilson? Come on.
Russell Wilson.
No,
I don't know.
John Elway.
you have no examples. You can't
Dan
make a
Marino.
statement. Fade the Niners. We know that's true in golf. We've seen it time and time again.
Dan Marino got married and never made it back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Do you know for a fact he wasn't married when he made it to the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. I think that's absolute. He's a role model for the NFL.
Prove to me the opposite, though. Prove
He's
to
a
me
role
he
model.
wasn't.
Look at Mac
Prove to me he
Jones.
wasn't. Look at Mac Jones. Got married.
Whoa.
Traded.
Speaking of Jackson, look at Trevor Lawrence.
Did he get married?
Yes.
When?
Right after college.
Did he marry that chick that looks just like him?
Yeah. No, he married that one girl that he was with in college. And since he married her, he didn't win another national championship. He didn't, made the playoffs in football, but they haven't won a championship. They haven't been very good.
When did Pat Mahomes get married?
Way before.
I think he got married his rookie year. No, actually, I think they just got married like a couple years ago.
Okay.
They got married when they lost to the Bucks.
You can't prove that. You don't know that.
Look it up.
No, you can't. No.
Check the
I don't
tape.
have to do. You're making the claim, so you have to come with absolutely substantiated evidence that it is a risk to get married during the season.
Look at Aaron Rodgers.
You
He
know,
said he married himself to the game, and then he blew his Achilles out.
Wait a minute.
Aaron Rodgers is a complete buffoon.
Listen to this. This is perfect. Dan Marino drafted 1983. Dolphins made the playoffs 83, 84, 85. Dan Marino gets married. Don't make it back until 90.
Ooh.
You're done for 4 years.
Fade the Niners.
Oh,
Football's
man.
a 4-year deal.
The Niners won't make the play. It's a 5-year deal.
Wow.
5-year deal.
Wow.
Won't make
And
the playoffs.
Debo already made a claim the last
Write it
time
down.
y'all were in the Super Bowl and lost. It took you 4 years to get back.
I'm not going to sit up here and listen to Cowboys
Wow.
fanboys. I'm not going to sit up here and listen to Cowboys
you're
fanboys
listening to
talk,
it. You are
talk
listening to it.
any whatsoever
Hey.
of anything involving NFL playoff football.
Put it on the
Doesn't
board.
matter.
Fade Purdy, 2024.
Okay.
Got married.
Thank you, Super James. The case study. He's a case study. Very low level of evidence on a case study, other than if it's Miller Lite.
Hang on.
Look, check to see when Jim Kelly got married.
I'm looking at Joe Montana right now first.
Look at what
1989.
Bear with a Machine Gun said. We had barbecue and made hot dogs in the bed of my friend's truck for. Now there you go. That's a prom, dude. That's
There
like
you
a
go.
prom, like a bro prom.
Jim Kelly got married in 89. Lost in 90, 91, 92, 93.
4 years, dude. It's a 4-year deal.
Joe
That'd be
Montana. Wait a minute. Joe Montana won the Super Bowl 81, 84, gets married. They don't go back until 88.
Oh,
4 years.
It is.
Wow. 4-year plan.
All right, hang on. Jim Kelly.
no.
When did Jim Kelly get married?
Okay.
On.
This only applies to golf.
Dude, if it's 89, I'm on
No, because he played for Houston. He played for the USFL team. I think he got married during that time. But he got married in 86. Then they don't make it to the Super Bowl till 80 or 90.
Then they had their first kid.
When did Dak get married? Because he hasn't made it to anything yet. Oh, he's not married yet. Okay.
Yeah.
It says 96.
He didn't get married in 96.
I'm just telling you. Jim and Jill Kelly.
He got married in 96 when the Bills didn't make the playoffs that year.
Hall
What
of
if
Fame
you-
quarterback 1996. Hang on, wait a minute. Does that mean once he got married, they never made it back?
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Whoa!
No, it does
Josh
work.
Allen, don't get married. Josh
There you
Allen,
go.
don't
AK,
get married.
You should be shaking in your boots right
Don't
now.
be changing the subject to Josh
Oh,
Allen.
wow.
AK
Dude, I
should be
got
shaking
something
his
for you
boots.
later.
Brock Purdy.
Nah,
Just jinx the Niners.
He was already
Yeah,
committed.
dude,
That was
he's
a
about to
committed
not make it back.
relationship. That was a committed relationship.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Yeah, we are way off the rails, but I got to check this just to make sure that I'm not.
What? Dak Prescott still not married. Still hasn't made anything in the playoffs.
I think he just had a kid though.
He did have a kid. Oh, we have CEO of Stats chimes in. Kelly got married late. You can take that to the bank. Jim Kelly got married late. CEO of Stats is confirmed.
All right.
He got married in '96. The Bills he cursed the whole organization though. The Bills made it back in '98, '99, and then not again until 2017.
I know.
Wow.
20-year drought.
Oh,
Talk about a
dude.
drought.
You should
Wow.
be shaking in your boots, AK. Shaking in your boots.
I'm not shaking. Hey, what is one thing Brock Purdy's done? Do what no other quarterback has ever done. So if there's one guy who can do it, it's Brock Purdy. He
That
wasn't even
means
supposed to
the
be on
Super
the
Bowl?
roster.
Wait a minute.
So wait a minute. You're whoa.
They might move the Niners.
Whoa,
What
whoa,
no
whoa,
other
whoa,
quarterback
whoa.
has ever done.
All
Made it to
three
the playoffs,
no,
made it to the Super Bowl and lost.
all
No
three-
other
yes,
quarterback
dude,
has ever done that.
all three of you are now throwing Brock Purdy in the same breath as Joe Montana, Jim
we're not.
Kelly,
Whoa.
Dan Marino. That's
Yeah,
what
as
okay.
cursed.
No,
Hey,
no.
He's cursed himself.
Hey, that's
Once
all
you
I'm
get married,
saying.
it's all downhill.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, you're like, oh, let's look at these quarterbacks comparable to comparable to Brock Purdy, Jim Kelly.
Well, you asked
Amen.
us for evidence.
Mhm.
So we had to go to our teams.
We're not going to the backup quarterbacks for evidence, AK.
I'm just, hey,
I mean,
dude,
They're
The
the
starting
backup.
quarterback.
Of course,
None
it's
of
gonna
our
be a
quarterbacks are
starting-
married.
Of course,
What
it's
other-
going to be a starting quarterback.
what other Mr. Irrelevant has started a Super Bowl? Real quiet.
That wasn't
Okay.
that
All right.
wasn't the
Oh.
argument.
The CEO of Stats says
All
check
right.
Terry Bradshaw.
Ooh,
check.
Terry Brad. Did he get
What?
married late?
While Texas checking Terry Bradshaw, I'm going to go. I'm going to salute the sports for the Carolina Hurricanes
Oh,
concessions team.
I thought you were going
Look.
somewhere else.
Look at this beauty right here.
And hang on.
Oh,
This
wow.
is
Oh,
a
nice.
hockey stick full of beer.
Love it.
Look at that beauty. Salute to whoever's it's beer stick season.
Ooh.
Get your favorite beer poured in a Canes hockey stick at various draft bars and concession stands throughout PNC Arena.
So what's
mean-
better, the snake or the stick?
Dude, where's Das Boot? They should do it.
Glass
They should
boot.
Fast Boot. So shout out Hurricanes. Way to go. That's an awesome because people are going to be drinking those at home. You can bet you can.
Marty Moore,
What?
first Mr. Irrelevant to play in the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
First quarterback,
Yeah, he was a
Mr.
quarterback.
Irrelevant.
He was a quarterback.
Did he play?
Played in the Super Bowl.
No, did he
Oh,
play?
sorry, he's a linebacker. Joe Montana.
Okay. He's the
Joe
best, Corey's
Montana.
best linebacker since
Joe
Joe
Montana.
Montana. Oh my gosh. All right.
I didn't scroll far enough
Oh.
down. I was like, okay, Marty Moore, quarterback, got it.
Sack the quarterback.
Joe Montana.
All right. Texas,
Ryan Suckup, also.
Oh, dude, yeah. He's
Super
from
Bowl.
Hickory. He's from Hickory.
Yeah.
Suckup is. Hey, me and him and Pat McAfee went toe to toe. He got Jay Tex or Butch P. Salute anything.
Yeah, it's about to be a what? Girl fight.
Girl fight.
Mm.
And there was a girl fight today at the LSU South Carolina game. It's actually like a legit girl fight. Had a girl, big old 6'7" lady, come and
Camilla.
Holy
shove
moly.
somebody straight to the ground. I mean, it was like a legit. Okay, nobody flopped in that one. They were all fighting, throwing fisticuffs, and only 5 people on each bench were left after everything was done for the last minute and a half of that game. Or last 10 minutes of that game.
The girl that got run over, her brother came down from the crowd.
Oh, is that who
Yeah.
that was? I saw
Yeah.
That was
that.
her brother.
There was a whole big giant kerfuffle.
They said he came down from the stand and realized that girl was 6'7". I was like, "Hey, officer, take me."
Yeah, he came down and then just kind of faded back.
But
Angel Reese.
she was a big lady.
Yeah, she's big.
She was a big
We've done
lady.
a few things with her, and she is.
Angel Reese went to the locker room. Now another caveat as we
She is what?
She can play tight end for a lot of
Yeah.
teams.
The other caveat to that is that what the announcer said is that the people who fought and got thrown out of the game will be suspended for the first tournament game.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. Well, maybe I don't know. That's gonna hurt.
And Camilla's one of their best players. She's the captain of the team.
So,
is that for South Carolina?
Yeah.
My other salute your
both.
sports is wrestling conference championships are going on right now, and I got the Big 12 on, and
I'm surprised they're not on your TV back there.
Well, I was watching it down here. I didn't want to be trying to fool with that in the background. I'll do it here in a second.
You'd be over there going like this in your chair.
Yep.
What he didn't tell you is he has a singlet on underneath his shirt.
Yeah, I do. I'm about to get out there.
That sound, folks, is Tex wrestling. Is waving his arm. He looks like Pat McAfee right now.
Or one of those blow-up dolls.
Matt McAfee. Pat McAfee. All right, Butch, salute something.
I'm going to salute the North Carolina Tar Heels for beating Duke.
Dude, they put it on them.
It's 2 now. The season sweep. Dude. Ooh. And then Flip out guy. How dare him? Trip Ingram right there, blatant. That dude's a buffoon. That guy's a buffoon.
No, dude, that was probably nerve damage from his injury at Wake Forest. That was nerve damage.
I captained him in that lineup though.
Yeah,
cashed.
That was good.
Took you to the promised land. Oh, we got to salute the sports. Okay, Super James says salute. Wow, here we go. Salute to the Omaha Mavericks baseball team who started 0-12 this season before getting off the schneid with a 20-0 win yesterday at SIUE, then winning 2-1 today. There you go. Salute.
Southern Illinois, Edwardsville.
There you go. Like we don't know. We know. Wow, look at that. So they're on a winning streak. They're on a winning streak. All right. Let's talk some golf.
You want me to do segment music?
Yeah, hit the music.
Nah.
Let's go. Tex, did you ever look up the CEO of Stats request of Terry Bradshaw when he got married?
No, I'll do it now.
That might send us down another rabbit hole.
I think I was going down Joe Montana's rap sheet.
No, you're looking for Mr. Irrelevant.
I was, and I was talking about he was a quarterback. Wait a minute, he was a linebacker, Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. All right. So we did play some golf this week. We had the Arnold Palmer Invitational where Scotty Scheffler, gosh, dude. Holy moly. Butch P nailed it. I mean, yes, we gave him a hard time because it's like, hey, pick your guys, golfer up your sleeve. It's like, yeah, well, Scotty Scheffler's up everybody's sleeves all the time.
He changed his putter.
Dude.
But he won. So it doesn't matter who you pick.
You nailed it, dude. Take your lap. Anything you want to say right now? The floor is yours.
Dude, he taking a lap. He lapped the field today. 6 under.
Yeah, he did.
1 by 5. Get out of here. Dude, also called that is going to be, that 14-15 that wins.
You did.
Boom.
You did. You called it.
Hey, let's go, North Carolina. Prop bets. Starts tomorrow.
It does start tomorrow.
Right.
All right. So we did play the Arnold Palmer Invitational. The G.U.Y.S, the golfers up your sleeves. That was another 5 for 5. Yes, it was a modified cut. It doesn't matter. We're still going to take credit for an absolute perfect weekend, 5 for 5, even though we had a little bit of a sweat there from Mr.
They had to make it, though.
They did. And thank you, Brian Harmon, for bogeying 18 and moving that thing back, right, Butch?
Yes, that's correct.
I think there was like 11 guys that didn't make the cut.
Yep, it's 11.
And I picked one of them.
Dude, so yep, me too. Morikawa, you scumbag. We'll get to him. But we are 14 of 15 on the year for guys making the cut. So, I mean, that's pretty good. We had the one Sepp Straka who is completely.
Did y'all see what he did after making the cut?
Yes. He tried to track down Knapp.
He did.
And that actually did. Yeah, that's right. They tied.
That's what we should have done, has been like, who's
the tracker?
Who's the Woat? We're on Woat watch here. Because holy cow, Knapp. Jeez Louise, dude. And thanks for everybody for
his just all came in one hole. You know, Sepp Straka's a tired round.
Dude, he's still on a free fall after he let us down. He got the opposite of a Millie Goats bump. He got the Millie Goats dump.
Dump tour.
Anyways, we were 14 of 15 on the year, 5 for 5 this past tournament. All right, and so we're going to give a little one-liner synopsis of our week, and here's mine. My napples are chafed because I believed in Jake Knapp, and Jake Knapp did not believe that he could do anything of the sort on the course, finishing, I think, second to last.
Are your napples chafed or are they frostbit?
How do you like them napples? I didn't like them. It was disgusting. J-Vi.
Mine is more of a general topic or saying. And, you know, it starts with, tell it to me, Jerry. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Say it louder, Jerry.
Show me the
money.
Show me
the money. Because, boy, and we brought it up all show, but, boy, did we cash in this weekend. And now we're all set for golf season.
Hey, we're geared up for the players. We're ready for major season. We're ready.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Tex.
So Terry Bradshaw was married 4 times. First time in 72, divorced in 73, and that lines up with that lines up with he gets divorced, they win the Super Bowl the next year.
Okay.
Gets married again. Gets married.
So that one doesn't count.
No, yeah, but they didn't play in the Super Bowl while he was married. 72 gets married, losing the conference championship, lose the next year in a divisional. Gets divorced, 1974, they win the playoffs. Gets married again, 76, losing the conference championship. Lose in the first round. It took him 2 years to get back to the playoffs after 1976 and win the Super Bowl in 78. So you're in for a rough couple of years.
Oh,
what I'm hearing is Brock Purdy divorce her right now and then get remarried and then marry her again. Renew your vows.
Yes. Well, no, you can't do that. Doesn't count.
Divorce during season, get married after season.
Yes.
As long as you play.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
Wow.
He's going to be fine. Don't you worry about Brock Purdy. Don't you worry.
That's mine. All right. Move on.
Go ahead, Butch. What was your one thing?
So Scotty does know he's back.
Oh, yes, he does.
The wind drought is over. He is back on track. I hope he gives me some good luck in the future so I can win a Woat here.
Yeah, right, dude. That thing.
That was we'll put that up in a minute. That was absolute BS, dude. Holy cow,
dude! The last second,
BS.
Who'd you have? Ludberg.
Yeah, Aberg.
Aberg.
Aberg. Yeah. God dang. 18 par.
But
Beat us by 0.5.
0.5, absolute garbage. Anyways, so let's go over our guys, golfers up your sleeve that we went through. I gave you Nick Taylor. Hey,
Ooh.
tied for 12th, boys. 3 under, 64.5 points. Bush P gave you Scotty. 15 under, 122 points. Won the whole dad blame thing. Jaeger tied for 44th at 3 over, 59 points. That's who Tex gave you. J-Vi gave you Harry English. Harry tied for 21st. He had a 6-5 over today.
Yeah, he
Finished 1
blew
under.
up today.
Yeah. And then Dylon gave you Keegan Bradley, who was 2 over for the tournament, 62.5 points. So they all got across there. And having Scotty in there really gave us a good bump, I'll tell you that. But some notes from this tournament, dude. Hey, when we got done Thursday and we saw the Tower of Lauer up there.
Holy cow.
That was electrifying, dude, to see Justin Lauer atop the leaderboard at the API. I mean, we were cooking, throwing off tweets left and right. I can't remember. What did he finish? Like 3 under or something? I don't know. We'll look it up. But yeah, seeing Justin Lauer up there, he's playing some good golf, boys. He gets to play at the Players next week. And then, no. He finished at 2 over, tied for 36. Rory drove the 10th on Saturday, which I think hadn't been done since like 2007 or 3 or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
something like that.
He blew up today. And then the only other thing was Scotty, dude. Scotty played bogey free today. He was 12 he was 12 under on the par 5s for the week.
So
He
what,
didn't make
I mean,
so good.
that's what made Tiger so great is when it's a par 72 course, you birdie the par 5s and you're in contention no matter what tournament it is. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
you got
3 or
4.
4.
Typically on a typical par 72, you have 4 par 5s, you birdie them each day, you're 16 under. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, watching him play, like it's crazy to see. He leads the tour in strokes gained total, strokes gained approach, strokes gained off the tee, strokes gained around the green, and then you get to his putting and it's like strokes gained putting is 144th. It's like if he can just cut that in half.
And aren't there only 125 guys that have their card?
Yeah. Which
So
Wyndham Clark.
People that don't have their card were higher than Scotty.
Well, or it could be that whenever people rotate in and out of different tournaments that they qualify for whatever reason, like the U.S. Open has.
Right. What I'm saying, though, is there were people that don't have their card that were ranked higher than Scotty.
Yeah. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's 107th on tour at putting.
God, dude. If he could just get in the top 50, it's unbelievable, dude, to watch him.
It won't even matter because the tournaments that normally don't require putting are the big tournaments. So
True.
He excels, obviously, the best at everything else. So here you are at API. He's not a great putter, but he beats the field by 5 strokes.
And we said before that the putting was the easiest part of this course,
right?
Did we not?
Yes, we did.
So
if he got to the top 50, like you said, he wouldn't lose a tournament.
Right. It's unbelievable, dude.
He still has to do this for 11 years to get as many number one ranking weeks as Tiger has.
Dude, watching him swing is something to behold. His feet are moving, his arms are moving like it. It's like somebody.
He's like doing dance down there.
It's like he gets hit with a defibrillator after he swings. It's unbelievable, dude. All right. Okay. let's look at some of our best and our worst. And I'm just going to put up our Wodamaker as we run through this, just so you can see this absolute cluster that is. Who wants to go first while I'm pulling this up?
I mean, I can go. My best lineup was the one with our guys in it, and then my sixth pick, which I picked Ludwig Aberg, who was very up and down. I mean, to say the least. But the best players I had, thanks to Butch, Scotty. The worst player I had, and the only person that I played that missed the cut in all the lineups that I played, was Matt Fitzpatrick. I guess he just hasn't been playing very well recently. But I thought with, a not really cut, I mean, there's a cut, but not really cut, that him getting to play the course 4 weeks in a row, or 4 days in a row, as much as he studies, that he would be able to be a closer type. Because all my guys again today, were +5, +4, +2, whatever. I still don't have that closer. I thought he didn't even make the cut. So he's definitely my worst play. But another good play I had, and I called it on last week's show, Willie Z.
Ooh, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
And his ending yesterday, he double bogeyed like 2 of the last 4 holes with a birdie in there, is what hurt him, because he could have walked out of yesterday with the outright lead, because he was sitting at -10 at one point.
Here's J-Vi's lineup right here. Literally the same except for Aberg. Look at Scotty, dude. 7 bogeys. That's it. Did you really only make 7 bogeys?
Yeah, and I think 2 of them were on the first hole, like Thursday, Friday. He bogeyed the first hole both days.
Dude, I did see him move. I saw him miss 2 to 3, 2 separate days, like 3 to 5 foot putts, Scotty. I was like, wow, dude. He could have been close to 20 under. All right. Which the best one I had, I think my lineup was this one was a good one, but I had one that had 434, and that had Wyndham Clark and Shane Lowry, who were at the top pretty much the entire time. And then Xander Schauffele, who just absolutely pooped the bed. And then my worst were freaking Jake Knapp. He was so bad. My Napples were chafed. Then I look over, tune in today. Chris Kirk's hitting the ball out of the freaking gator swamp. I'm like, good Lord, dude. But I did cash in all my single entries. I cashed in 2 out of my 3 lineups that I made. So, hey, I'll take it with a 434.
I'm going to tell you, I know Knapp was so bad, but after a double bogey on DraftKings, that's all the penalty you're going to get. So him shooting a 12 on that hole was just as good or worse as somebody just getting a double bogey and getting penalized.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So, like, that would be the way to get it. I mean, you don't want that to happen ever, but because your placement points just go to the dumpster.
That's why because I think Dylon in the Woke played Knapp, so he'd have a lot worse score if it continued to count after that.
If it was set, like, for instance, Sepp Straka today, that's bogeying and double bogeying every other hole. You get penalized each hole.
You might as well just get it all in one hole, 1 or 2 holes, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it says if you click on Knapp's name, it says 10 birdies,
go down to Dylon. So you got him as an example. You can click on.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. It says 10 birdies, 1 eagle, 15 bogeys, 1 double bogey, and 1 worse than double bogey, but it's still the same as the double bogey. So it's like, if he had 2 double bogeys, it'd be the same as just what, just read.
Ooh, Super James chiming in with a little, he would have put Cantley with your 5, and that would be bad.
That wouldn't have been bad. That would have been really good, because didn't Cantley fit? No, Henley fit. I was thinking Cantley and Henley were the same person.
Not quite, dude.
I was just doing a Harry Higgs and
Harry Higgs and Harry English.
Harry Higgs and whoever that FedEx guy.
Whoever that, yeah. The FedEx model. Tex. What's
So
your
my
Sunglasses
best
in
lineup
demand?
was the same.
Sunscreen in demand.
Everybody else.
FedEx can help your small.
Who's doing
what the
that?
hell? What are we playing? We're gonna get sued. We're gonna get
Whoops.
sued.
Hey, FedEx, come on the show.
Yeah. Speaking of FedEx, how about FedTex?
Hey,
Yeah.
moving day with FedEx.
So I started off, cashing and leading the WOT, but Hovland had probably the worst second 2 days that you could have, going +3, +3.
Yep.
And then, we've already talked about everybody else, but and another lineup that I had Rory, who was an even after he made the cut. I had Aberg, who was my best. Pavon was +8 after making the cut. Harmon +4 after making the cut. Jaeger +8 after making the cut at -5, mind you.
Jaeger. Oh my God! Look at
Jeez.
Jaeger's last 2 days. He
Yeah.
went 4 over,
Bad.
4 over.
That's what
Holy
I'm saying.
smokes.
+8 total after making the cut. Like I was smoking there for the first 2 days, and then
And Sep today was +8.
yeah,
Breaking
so
news.
Just had a bad 2 days for both lineups.
Breaking news. The 49ers defensive lineman Eric Armstead will be released and will be a free agent.
He was the heartbeat of your D line for most of the season.
He didn't play the last half of the season.
They're already
Lost-
cutting
you
people
lost
preparing for a rebuild.
All of your momentum.
They're already preparing for a rebuild.
He was.
I thought that was relevant.
He was the glue that held your D line together.
Wow.
No.
Locker room
Wow.
guy. Locker room
No.
guy. Yeah,
No. They should have kept Buckner over him, in my opinion.
Buckner.
Well,
Dude,
what
speaking of-
your real problem is your defensive end getting a little too political,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
taking
What, Bosa?
pictures. Oh man,
Super cheap. There you go, right there. Eric Armstead married. Speaking of Hovland, dude, did you see his? I sent that picture. Did you see his outfit
I
today?
wish
looking
Well,
like
no,
Sugar Sean out there.
she played like his outfits.
Gosh, absolute
hot,
fire.
hot.
Absolute
Hot.
fire.
Hot
Butch
heat.
P. Butch P. What about you? Best and worst from the week. Or nice lineup here, Butch. You can
Yes.
see that he and I tied. I think Butch is done with this format.
Oh, it's actually a pretty good format though.
I mean,
It
it
is
is a great
hilarious.
lineup.
It was hilarious.
Like
It
we
was
have
hilarious.
solid lineups.
We
Like
really did.
I mean,
I think I finished like 52nd out of like a 10,000 whatever thing. I mean, it was a good lineup.
I had some that were rolling, and then today happened.
Mm.
As in, like Sam Burns.
Mm,
Yeah. What did he end up doing? Like, I know he was +7 at one point, and it was like great. Harris English +5, dumpster, and then Captain Kirk +4.
Yep.
And then I had Webb Simpson as like a dark horse play +3. I was
Dude,
like,
you're not putting Webb Simpson.
I
that
barely
low.
like cashed in. I barely, yeah, dude, barely cashed. After that, I had all 6 too.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, Sam
And one of
Burns
them
went
didn't.
6 over today and finished 1 over for the tournament, tied for 30.
holy, his scorecard. That's a wow.
Triple
Jason
to start
Day
it off.
Let me down.
He started it off with a
Yeah,
triple.
dude. Dude, he and Max Homa, they were paired together. I think they both tripled the first hole.
I think they were 12
Wow.
over through 2. I saw that. They were combined 12 over through the first 2 holes.
Wow.
Homa and Burns. That's funny. That's funny. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Okay. Let me stop sharing that, and then we're gonna go over the scumbags and the stud bags. Let me put up the banner for the scumbags. There weren't many scumbags and stud bags based off our requirements. If you scored lower than 30 in DraftKings format, which means you missed the cut, but only 11 people missed the cut. So here they are. I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Yeah, there you go. I think that's 11, 10 or 11. I didn't put the amateur on there because he's just a kid, dude. I'm not going to do that to him. He's probably worried about Promposal. But Morikawa, scumbag. Fleetwood, Tommy Fairways or Fairway Jesus or whatever they call him, scumbag. Fitzy, scumbag. Adam Scott, Kitayama, Roseguard, he stunk. Svensson, Shank, and Valimaki, scumbags. They didn't score over 30 points. And dude, how bad is that how do you not get within 10 of the leader? I don't even understand that.
And it wasn't like the leader was at minus 20.
Yeah. I mean,
they were like minus 7, I think, at that
Had
point.
to be at plus 3 to make the cut.
Unbelievable. So, and then the studs, the only guys that scored 95 or more, Scotty, Wyndham Clark, Shane Lowry. People are mad at Wyndham Clark because of his comment about he was talking about, they should only have the top 100, make the tour or whatever. Similar to what Rory had been saying, like, oh yeah, this is we got to have a more, strict guidelines to being on the tour. Like, dude, you just won the U.S. Open last year, pal. Like, pump the brakes a little bit.
You know what more strict guidelines on the tour would mean? More people going to live.
Right.
Ooh. Like you don't need to be you don't need to be out there popping off at the mouth, guy. So there's your stud bags. All right, let's bring up a winner. Do we have any more quarterbacks that have gotten married recently? I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. But here is the winning lineup of a contest I was in for a single entry. And there it is. Scotty, Will Zalatoris, Wyndham Clark, Shane Lowry, and then Emiliano. Oh, I didn't even share it, did I? There you go.
No.
I'm over here reading to nobody. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Scotty's at the top there. You don't need to see that. But Willie Z, Wyndham Clark, Shane Lowry, Emiliano Grillo, and then EVR. There you go. So 559.5 points. This person won a couple G's with this lineup.
Dude, and breaking news. That would have won the Millie.
No.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
I hate when that happens for that
by
person.
13.5 points.
Whoa.
Yeah, it happened to me earlier this year in football.
Oh.
That's right.
If I had entered that showdown on a Sunday night with the Cowboys and Lions into a Millie, I would have won the Millie.
And here we are.
Still stings. So we can't officially change the number behind me. But look at this thing, dude. I loved, because I played Clark and Lowry in the same lineup too. That's how I cashed. But how about EVR being down there at 21.2% ownership?
He played terrible.
He was even.
Ooh. So
he played terrible for what he'd been doing.
Is Grillo versus Jaeger.
Oh man,
Jaeger had 59 points.
Wow. Jaeger blew it.
We need to get Doug Wall on the show.
Well,
and be like,
I mean, Doug Wall could have been, if he had invested into the Millie, he'd have been $200K richer.
And that's a single entry, so that's the only lineup he made there with that one.
That's it.
Oh man,
he's probably so mad.
We got to find Doug Wall. We got to get him on the show.
Well, he's listening. Just text him.
Okay. All right, Doug. Sorry for your loss, dude.
Sorry, Doug.
Wow, that's a shame. Good lineup though. Way to go, dude. Way to go, Doug. Doug. Let's find him. That's what we need. Anything else from this lineup? I
No.
don't think so.
Good
There's
job,
another
Doug.
one. Luke Liss. Oh, there's Cam Davis. Of
From the
course.
window.
We're not going through all the.
Sorry, I know. Sorry.
Doug Wall.
Hey, so good weekend for us. We're picking up steam here. The Players is this coming week, so we got to get it dialed back in. There's no time to rest on our laurels here.
Yes.
We got to get back to the grind. Okay, we have but one more segment where we hang banners, and then we talk some other relevant sports news. So we have the hang the banner drop. Everybody, shh.
You did it! Congratulations!
All right, hang the banners, that hot new thumbnail, whatever it's called. This is a segment where we collect our thoughts over a week of sports, and then we hang the banner for somebody. Doesn't matter who, could be whatever. J-Vi, would you like to lead us off?
I'll lead us off, and I'm going to hang the banner for a state that I don't actually live in, but I live close to, in North Carolina. And as Butch mentioned earlier, betting starts tomorrow, just in time for college conference championships and the NCAA tournament. So hang the banner for NC. I'll find the closest tower to go place the first bet at. Future Super Bowl win for the Buffalo Bills.
Unless
Send.
Josh Allen gets married.
And come back.
Unless Josh
I will
Allen
not
gets
be
married.
putting a future on the Niners.
That's a dumb move. And also hang the banner for their marketing team for launching this right before March Madness. Just
They're ironing out Kentucky Derby details too, so you jerk offs won't have to send me Venmo to bet on horses there. Y'all can just do it yourselves on your app of your choice.
Still gonna send them. Still gonna send him.
Hey, who do we need to get on the show to go to the Derby?
Ooh.
With a jockey.
Yeah.
Should we get a jockey?
You can get tickets.
Yeah, but it'd be
The
a whole lot
tickets,
cooler if we
remember-
got a jockey on the show.
Oh,
Yeah, but a
true.
media credential would be a better seat than buying a ticket.
Ooh. Who do I need
I'm trying to remember. Like the tickets weren't that expensive just to get in the door. So.
Well, I mean, they may put us on the infield.
Nah, there's a media row. There's a media center.
Well then,
we should look into that.
I'll be there.
I'll see what we can do. I'll get on the.
I'm still going to text you for my horse.
That's
oh
fine.
yeah, absolutely.
I'll send y'all a picture of the program.
All right, I'm going to hang the banner for the College Football Playoff Committee for just blatantly not even worrying about the optics anymore and trying to ruin football as we know it. The College Football Playoff is weighing a new revenue model favoring the Big Ten and SEC, per Ross Dellinger. The Big Ten and the SEC are reportedly seeking to split 58% of the base revenue, while the Big 12 and ACC would be given 32% to share, relieving 10% for Notre Dame and the rest of the conferences, meaning 9% for Notre Dame and the rest of the conferences. And they just aren't even hiding it anymore. And all you jabronis who actually believe that this committee gave absolutely two dingleberries about the actual game of football, you're getting dunked on harder than anything right now, unless you're an SEC or Big Ten stan.
Well, those two conferences should get the most money. They have the best teams.
According to them, they have the best teams. So
SEC
now they
should be SEC paid the most. Big Ten paid second.
Okay.
Then Sun Belt.
SEC so good that Nick Saban just retired out of nowhere.
It's too hard.
Because the way that they're running college football now, they've already reclassified these as the college football Power 2 and the other two.
Love it.
So they're already ruining the Power 5. Here's I said it a couple weeks ago. If I'm the other conferences, I'm just gonna be like, fine, forget you guys, go do your own thing. Nobody cares. Don't play us. You're not getting free games. Go play each other every game. Since you're so good and you want all the money, just get out of here.
And I bet a bunch of teams would jump ship to those conferences, and then it wouldn't matter.
I think it's all going to come. I think it's all going to come to a boiling point where the money has become so important that kids are not going to play, and you're not, and eventually coaches and recruiting is going to get tired of being like, we have no idea how to recruit these people other than just throw a bunch of money at them. And then these kids are going to get stuck in no man's land, not being able to do anything. So I think it's going to get real ugly here soon. That's just my opinion. And I also had can I do an honorable mention?
Sure.
Horns down.
Mm.
Yep. Horns down, but not what you think, Tex. I was watching SmackDown on Friday because The Rock is back. And somebody had a horns down sign, but it was the Brahma Bull. It was the Brahma Bull turned upside down, and it just said horns down. I was like, dude, that is genius.
Wow.
And that deserves a shout out.
Wonder if The Rock got offended.
I don't know. He's not. No, he's from the U, dude. He's not soft like Texas. He's not newborn baby Dookie soft like Texas. Tex, go. Hang a banner.
So there's a dude, Kevin Harlan from, I can't remember what school he's from. But anyways, he's reading the intro to a game and read a straight off the script from the Halo show on Paramount Plus. So hanging the banner for him trying to bring some old school ridiculousness into college basketball.
Was somebody in the background going,
I wish, dude. I wish. No, they weren't. They weren't. They weren't. No.
And everybody who's used to sitting there at 2 a.m. with their buddies just
with a
hanging out, smoking corn dogs was like, wow.
Eating corn the long way.
Yeah. Staring down Darjeeling with Mrs. Nesbitt.
Yeah,
all right.
The sister.
Okay. Butch P. Hang a banner.
Dude, I'm so bad at picking goalies. Holy moly.
Yeah, my goalie gave up 7.
Mine did too. Did you have the guy from win against Chicago?
Yeah,
So he's gonna,
yeah.
Butch is gonna unhang his banner for goalie picking. This is a reverse hang the banner. He's taking one down.
Let me hang the banner for everybody else who didn't play my goalie that I picked.
Dang. Hang the banner for this dude. I was watching this fight. Hang the banner for that girl.
For coming in from the side and just clearing her out. In all fairness, she was like half her size. She did clear her out.
Just hang the banner for Coach Mulkey for LSU, saying, "I wish Camila Cordosa would have pushed Angel Reese." Ooh,
woo!
What a response!
Woo! Tell him. All right. So that's hanging the banners. Yeah, Super James. There you go. Laugh out loud. Oh, there goes BMO. There he is. Super James agrees it's going to get ugly. Too many moving parts. People haven't thought it out. Players won't pay without signing a contract to stay in place. Yep. I'm getting ready to read a quote from the GOAT. And here's BMO.
Oh, wow.
Hang a banner for the UNC Duke rivalry still having fire and grit. Because, yeah, that was pretty cool because the UNC fans went straight over to the Duke sideline, and they were just hucking stuff at him. You love to see a rivalry there. All right, I got to find this Nick Saban picture, but I did find my other first piece of information for the Bills. But I'm going to read off. Let's go to other relevant sports news. Let me get the banner out for other relevant sports news so everybody knows what we're talking about. Okay, Nick Saban speaks. Here you go, boys. Nick Saban says the way Alabama players acted after losing to Michigan in the college football playoffs certainly contributed to his retirement. I was really disappointed in the way that the players acted after the game. You got to win with class. You got to lose with class. And then showing your A double hockey sticks and being frustrated and throwing I meant to say S. Throwing helmets and doing
A double crooked letters.
and showing your all.
All. Showing your all.
A double crooked letters. A crooked letter. A.
We show our all today.
That's right, dude. Today you give your all for App State. I thought we could have an HE double hockey sticks of a team next year, and then maybe 70 or 80% of the players you talk to, all they want to know is two things: what assurances do I have that I'm going to play because they're thinking about transferring, and how much money you're going to pay to me. So I'm saying to myself, maybe this doesn't work anymore. Nick Saban out because of NIL and transfer portal.
I'm going to hang the banner on AK. He spent this whole show reading off everything.
Thanks, dude.
Yep.
Hey.
Reading off his phone, reading off the computer. No original content coming from his mouth.
They say that you're supposed to read. It's good for you. That's why I listen to books on tape every day.
Indiana State lost by 4.
Oh gosh, no. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar done.
Dang.
I just had this other note too. The Bills, the greatest steal of all time. In 2017, the Bills traded down with the Chiefs.
Dude, we already went over this.
Via the picks they got, Tre'Davious White, Zay Jones, Tremaine Edmonds, Saron Neal, they are all gone from Buffalo. After the trade, KC used a 10th overall pick to draft Pat Mahomes. Wow.
We've already been over all this.
Wow, you sabotaged yourself.
Quit trying to change the subject from Brock Purdy getting married.
Quarterbacks getting married. Head to the chapel, and we're going to get married and never make the playoffs again.
Another women's basketball note. Did y'all see the South Carolina win the game before?
Yes.
Where Tennessee elected to not play defense at all.
Oh, yeah. And that girl hit the three-pointer. That's the first career three-pointer that she's ever made.
That's the same girl that ran the girl over. The girl that hit
a weekend.
Oh.
Yes, it's the same girl.
No wonder she was still hyped by
after
that.
the show. I have a story for y'all.
Okay.
Hey, Super James, all. You know it, baby. All. We don't use 4-letter words around here.
Your A double hockey stick.
Last piece of news. The Minnesota Wild in overtime. You'll appreciate this. It's 3-on-3 in hockey in overtime. Nice. The Wild pulled their goalie with 4 minutes to go when they gained the offensive zone and then won the game.
I love it. Wow. Yeah, they're playing to win, dude.
That is fantastic. That deserves
to
a hat tip.
The game.
So you go 4-on-3 then?
Yep.
Okay.
They gained the zone and then just pulled the goalie and then won it like 10 seconds later. It's awesome. You should look up the highlights.
Kirill Kaprizov is something else.
Yeah, he's good. Hey, you know who's not? The Penguins. They stink.
You know what?
They traded Gensel to.
You know what I'm going to hang the banner? This actually came to me. Despain knocking out.
Pretty good, Super James.
Purdy and wife KI double hockey sticking his career. Wow.
Oh yeah. There
Put it on the board.
Butch, go ahead. Sorry,
dude.
That wasn't me. That was Jay.
Despain last night knocking out. What was that? What's the guy's name? J.Vi.
The guy that I played.
Wait, what?
Parmesan cheese guy.
The guy got knocked out in 10 seconds last night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hang the banner.
Was that
the new guy? The Cuban. That guy, he's had 4 fights and none of them lasted longer than 18 seconds.
Show you this. Hold on. I got to show you guys this. This was my UFC. I thought I was dead in the water because I played that guy.
Yeah.
This guy. And I still cashed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't ever give up on your
Almeida
dreams,
getting beat was a surprise. He scored more points in his loss than
Blades
MVP scored. Page scored in his win. But yeah, Almeida was dominating that fight, and he got caught a little bit on the ground. Blades just started hammer fisting him. And a lot of times, like, guys get out of that, and he didn't. He ended up getting TKO'd because of it. It's like he was
Dude,
winning the fight.
They
just kinda got caught.
say Blades has got some heavy hits,
But
Dude,
obviously.
Michael Venom Page, MVP, he was just toying with Holland, but the fact that he didn't put him down killed my lineup on DraftKings because he only got like 50 points for that win.
Dude,
no. Why didn't y'all send me a picture of this guy that I picked? Holy cow. When I saw him against that other dude.
His picture's in there.
God, how's that? He's in fighting shape? How?
I think like the cutoff for heavyweights 265. I think he came in at 266.
well, that guy, that Despain guy is somebody that came through Contender Series or something, right?
He's huge,
So-
apparently. He's like
so-
6'7".
Yeah, and they were giving him a T.
Yeah,
They
Clearly.
they're
they
building
set
him up.
Yeah, they're building him up. They set him up with this fight, and boom, it's just a tee off. I mean,
Clearly.
Juan Soto, 445-foot bomb right now last night.
Super James said AK bets on the quote before pick guy.
Super James roasted me today. That's all right. It's all right, Super James.
Did y'all watch the fight? Did you watch Fight Tex?
No. Just the highlights.
Yeah. I
Daylight
mean,
savings.
O'Malley he made Cheeto look ridiculous. But
Mhm.
Cheeto took some shots. The knee that he took. Oh, my
Oh, yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, that
I don't know
knee
how he didn't even get rocked by it.
he still hadn't been ever knocked out, right?
Yeah. Some guys just got a chin.
Who hasn't been knocked out?
Cheeto.
Not that
Vera.
guy not Parisian.
Yeah.
Vera?
They just throw that guy to get knocked out.
No, he gets knocked out.
Dude, yeah. He's like the dude you sent out there in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Like, hey, why don't you go make sure the coast is clear? You're in the gulag.
Yeah.
That guy.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, yeah.
UFC 300 is looking like a stacked card, though.
I thought 299 was more stacked than 300, but
Oh, don't tell BMO that.
there
300?
wasn't
Movie 300.
Oh,
where the lean attack was invented.
Xerxes? Is Xerxes in this one?
What's his name? What's the other guy? The Irish guy or whatever he
All right.
is.
Let's
Anyways.
talk about it.
Do what?
Let's go.
Let's talk about what?
Let's talk about it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Inter Squad Dad Kings Jamboree results. You see it scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. I am still in first with 6 wins. J-Vi right on the heels because he picked up a golf win. I got the NASCAR win. Tex is at 2. DK's or Dylon's at 2. Butch P. No. Get back in here. Bring your ALL hockey sticks back in here, dude. Get here.
Dude,
0.
I mean,
You're
luckily,
Parisian.
luckily, I pulled it out above you guys for the golf. But if y'all two would have won that, I'm trying to get my fingers.
I was
If
gonna
y'all
say,
two would
you
have
got
won
2
that.
fingers on us, right?
Butch would have gotten a 0.5. He wouldn't have gotten a full win for that.
Okay, that's all right. I'll take it. I'll take a half win.
Yeah.
I like that,
Butch.
though. Got to split it.
Let's go. Butch, get off the schneid, dude. You can go take a cold
Dude.
tub or something.
Daggum
All right, end the show.
NASCAR.
In the show.
Golf is a team sport. You can pick winners, but we pick teammates.
That's right. It's not about the name on the front. Wait. It's not about the name
Yes.
on the back.
Yeah,
It's about the name. Yeah.
All right.
Back to back.
All right.
Unless
Follow
the
us.
name on the back is the team name.
That's right. Unless it just says believe on
All
the
right, I
back.
started the fadeaway
Napples
music.
are,
Oh,
the
it's
Napples are frosted. It's back to back.
YouTube, Millie Goats, Rumble and Millie Goats, Twitter at Millie Goats, Instagram at the Millie Goats, website and blog, milliegoats.godaddysites.com. Subscribe to the show, rate the show, review the show. We would do the same for you on all your on all the podcast platforms. Thank you, everybody who tuned in on Rumble and YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Super James, Bear with a Machine Gun, Buku. All you guys are awesome. We'll see you on Wednesday. Players.
Go Bills.
Go Niners.